and welcome to this tarot read. Thank you for joining me. It's a little bit cooler in the greenhouse today, so I got long sleeves on here. Let's see what tarot brings forward for you guys. We're not going to use the letters and the numbers today. They were just not calling to me. So what decks? This is the one I get pulled to first, so this is the one that we're going to start with for your read. We'll see what kind of comes forward for you guys. I think those guys wanted to pop out too. Temple Path. That third chakra, that is our solar plexus chakra. It's responsible for our self-esteem, our self-empowerment, hostilities, angel of love, the sun. The sun is kind of like the Ace of Cups. It's like new beginnings. It's abundance. It represents emotions as well. And creativity. I don't know what the fuck is going on with all of this stuff. I feel somebody's conflicted. I feel tension too. Tension between a couple different energies. But I want to know sort of where it all lies. The thinking man. And patience. I feel like somebody's been patient with somebody else. Like taking their time, thinking about their temple path, maybe thinking about their life path, what direction they want to go. But I feel like somebody's sick of waiting. Somebody is sick of waiting. Somebody feels like they've been patient enough. And someone needs to make their mind up about what's going on. I don't know if this is in romance or what this is all about. I really see it in this thinking man. Somebody who, like I said, not only can they not make up their mind, they're really flaky and wishy-washy about a lot of things. And I do feel like it bleeds into jobs and careers. Like this person doesn't stick with one thing for very long because it doesn't suit them. And it's just not what they feel like they should be doing. And it's like, I'm not shitting on somebody who's looking for their temple path. You got to understand that, guys. But what I'm saying is this thinking man, whoever this card represents in doing this, they do have a partner who's attached to them financially. And this I feel for sure. And they're actually taking away stability when they're doing that. That is part of why this person, the partner, is running out of patience with this thinking man. Because every time they change things up, it causes instability. Instability in the relationship, instability in the finances, and somebody's getting really tired of the instability. It's making them uncomfortable. Goddess of the Moon, Cornucopia. It's like they're trying to find that thing that's going to bring... I do think it's financial and material wealth, but it's something deeper than that too. I keep getting pulled back to the temple path. Like this thinking man is looking for their path in life. They're looking for the thing that they feel like they're supposed to be doing in life. They're not sure what it is. I also feel like this person has tried many different things in life. Many different jobs. Like, because I do feel like it speaks to careers in a career situation. First chakra. That base chakra. Can speak to money, can speak to the physical body. I'm going to grab a few more. Yeah, we got lots of abundance cards. Okay, I do feel like this thinking man, I tell you, I don't know, and this is I'm feeling like this is a pretty specific read for someone, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. This thinking man actually did have a very good job. He had a very good opportunity, and I do feel like he stepped away from it, which is, I feel like it was the biggest trigger for the partner. I feel like shit's been building for a while. But when they stepped away from somewhere that was a good financial opportunity because they just didn't feel it or didn't feel like it fit, I feel like their person absolutely lost patience with them. Action. Healer of Ages, door to romance. I feel like their partner is on the verge of stepping away from them because of all of this. I just feel like a lot of stress, a lot of financial burden. Because this person's kind of all over the place, kind of back and forth. Magician in the mirror. Community. Walking away. I tell you something too. The partner that belongs to this thinking man, which I do feel is actually this man holding a coin to. This is one in the same. They got people in their life that are like, you need to walk away from this person. I feel like they're getting encouraged from their community, their friends, their family member, people who care about them, to walk away from the relationship. Now, that's not easy to do because their heart is invested in this thinking man. You know, they care for this person. They do love them. They see the potential that this person has if they could step up and sort of stick with one thing long enough, you know? I feel like they need this person to be able to like do the adult thing. And not every job is going to be fun and not every job is going to be fulfilling, but the bills still have to get paid regardless. And it's like, don't stop questing for your dream, but in the meantime, stick with something that's going to make money and contribute to the household kind of thing. Garden in the gate. Angel of Strength. Then we have rest and rejuvenation and victory. I say I have this deep impression of their partner is like at the breaking point. At the breaking point of actually walking away. They are being encouraged by their community to walk away from this person. I don't feel like the choice has been made yet. I feel like they're working on it though. It's like this is this thinking man's chance to kind of step up. To step up and do the hard thing. By having to invest in perhaps a job that they don't really like or doesn't really speak to them, but it's something that pays the bills. And sort of like then in the meantime or on the side, start looking for something different or start trying to figure out what that passion is instead of dropping everything and having nothing. And then pursuing the passion and going from thing to thing. This person's partner needs some stability. They can't do this floating from one thing to the next. Like, it doesn't bother this thinking man. I can feel this person's energy and it doesn't bother them. It doesn't scare them. It doesn't make them uncomfortable to go from thing to thing to thing. Their partner is not that same kind of person. That partner needs stability. They need something they can count on. And we're going to grab a deck of tarot cards. This is the one that called out. And it's like, it's not for this thinking man to completely give up on whatever his dreams are, requesting for that temple path, right? But sometimes it's a roundabout path to get to what that is, you know? And so being able to take time to do the hard thing, to put some hard work in, to contribute financially and to offer his partner stability is going to be important. Otherwise, I have this sneaking suspicion this thinking man is going to wind up alone. Because I think the partner has had enough. I think it's too much. Like, it's scary. It scares the crap out of them. I do feel like the partner is the one who carries most of the financial burden as kind of a default. Because this person goes from kind of job to job to job. And the Two of Cups. You know, and they've stuck with them for a while. I feel like this has been a pattern. This has been a pattern for a while. And I feel like their partner was really supportive in the beginning. Because their partner is someone who doesn't crap on things like the temple path. Their partner would be someone who like, you know, I understand you want to follow a passion. I understand you want to, you know, do a career that you absolutely love and you're excited to go to every day. But their partner is also extremely practical. Extremely practical. And they still understand that whether you like it or not, the bills are going to show up. Whether you like it or not, the bills still have to get paid. And so it's not bad to try and find something that you'd like to do. But in the meantime, there's still work that has to be done. In the meantime, there are still bills that have to get paid. The Four of Wands. I think there might even been talk about marriage in this relationship. I don't know that I don't get a marriage connection yet. But I do feel like this was on both parts the intent for a long-term committed relationship. So if they haven't been married, the intention is between the two of them has been for a while to get married. These people were very much committed to each other, these two people. And that's another reason why the partner supported this thinking man in their journey, because they love them and they intended to spend their life with them. So they want their partner to be happy. You know, they want their partner to be prosperous, to feel fulfilled, to feel balanced. So they supported them on this journey. But it's like I said, it's just getting to be too much. It's getting to be too much. The instability is just freaking somebody out. The Wheel of the Year. And we do have the shadow side as well. I'm telling you, both of these cards go to this thinking man. And I do feel like it's an absolute warning to this thinking man. Because he does care about his partner very deeply. And his partner very deeply cares about him. And his choices have a direct reflection on where this relationship goes. Right now at this point in time. If he chooses to suck it up and do the tough thing, he can keep this relationship And he just has to find a different way to pursue his dream, or to find out what that dream even is, because he still doesn't know. He still doesn't know where he fits. He doesn't know where he belongs. He doesn't know what that thing is that's going to allow him to feel fulfilled, you know? But his quest needs to come about in a different way if he wants to keep this partner. If he keeps pursuing things in the way that he's been pursuing them, he is going to wind up without this partner. And this partner's feelings for him are absolutely genuine. This partner's intentions for him, spending their life with him, investing in a relationship, absolutely genuine. Absolutely genuine. That's what that partner, if you ask them what their ideal situation was, their ideal outcome to all of this, it would be for this person to find their dream, to settle down, to have stability, and the two of them to build a life together. They want togetherness with this person. So they're trying in every which way to support them, but that partner's needs are not being met now too. And it's like this added stress to the relationship, karma. I'm going to tell you this too. It's really interesting that this would come out in the cards. If this thinking man chooses to do the hard thing, and offer his partner that stability, and change the way he is questing for this dream, so that he can keep doing it, but it doesn't compromise the stability of their finances and the relationship, that karma card tells me that his right opportunity will come along. Because it is the retrograde. It is a time where we are sort of earning our karma, or our karma is being paid out. So all of the good stuff brings the rewards. All of the flip side of that gets you the same, right? I just have this deep feeling that if he is willing to make certain sacrifices, and he's willing to do that for his partner and really step up to the plate here, he will be rewarded. Absolutely, the Fool card. Because I do feel his energy in the Fool card, but I don't feel like he's a fool. I don't feel like he's necessarily a fool. He just wants, well, most of us want, he just wants something fulfilling. He wants something he enjoys. He doesn't want to have to go somewhere where he just like dreads going into work every day and it's crap and he hates it, right? He just wants something decent. He just wants a better life. But the way he's going about doing it, like I said, I feel like it doesn't bother him in sort of jumping from one thing to the next and flaking out on one thing and, oh, we'll try this for a little while. Nah, you know what, this isn't my thing. I'm just going to step away and I'll go look for something else. And maybe it'll take a few weeks or a couple months to find something. Him, it doesn't bother. This is stressing the shit out of his person. Because I can connect to his person's energy, and like my anxiety, as soon as I do, my anxiety goes through the roof. So this is freaking his person right out. Like, they can't handle living like this anymore. They can't. They feel like it's not fair. They feel like it's not fair because while he's in between and back and forth and all over the place, that person is the one who's left holding the bag financially. That person is the one who's left having to earn the income and pay the bills and is responsible for all of it. They are absolutely frustrated. Absolutely frustrated. It's funny though, with this thinking man, yes, he would like to have more money. Yes, he'd like to make more money. He wants fulfillment though. That's funny. His pentacle is not just speaking to finances. It's speaking to much deeper things. This sense of doing what he's supposed to be doing with his life. This hoping to find something where there's like this deep sense of knowing within him that I'm doing the right thing. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I belong. So a lot of us, it's more like finances, right? Financial security. And actually, I think his partner is just that. I think his partner is extremely practical. His partner, as long as the job pays really well and it's not like horrendously stressful and miserable, his partner would be fine with that. They would do that until retirement. And it wouldn't bother them because of what they gained for it. But this thinking man, I just keep getting like wanting something deeper. Needing a deeper fulfillment. The Magician card. The Magician card does speak to manifesting, having the ability to manifest what you want in your life. I'm also being told that it is speaking to the situation at hand. His actions and his choices have played a big part in this manifesting in the way that it has, where there's issues in the relationship. His partner is angry. His partner is out of patience. Like I said, his partner has people in their community their friends, their family or whatever, who are now sticking their nose in and are like, you should leave this person. This person is never going to give you what you need. They're never going to da-da-da-da-da-da. 10 of Cups. And I think this partner is starting to wonder too. That's why we had the Magician in the Mirror come out. A lot of times he's a really sneaky ass character. You know, he's not somebody who's very positive when he comes out in the read. I don't feel like he necessarily speaks to someone in this read. He ties into the partner and the partner wondering if this is ever going to change. If this thinking man is ever really going to settle into something, if this thinking man is ever really going to bring stability, kind of like he's promising. It's wondering if they're being lied to, wondering if they're being sort of set up with the Smoke and Mirrors Act. That's what the partner is starting to wonder, because I do feel like this has been going on for quite a while. This has been a pattern. The King of Cups, the High Priest, the Hermit card. So yes, King of Cups, this feels more like our thinking man. This is somebody who's be a little bit more driven by their emotions, driven by their need to be able to express their creative side. I feel like it's somebody who tries to trust their intuition a lot too. I'm going to tell you too, it doesn't necessarily mean that this is a man. This might even be a woman just coming forward in that masculine energy though. And I feel like this person is like, it has got to feed their creativity. It's that this is part of their fulfillment. I'll just know when it's the right thing. This high priest, I had him sitting next to the 10 of Cups. And he's like, you're going to lose your 10 of Cups if you keep going the way you're going. These are the words that he's telling me. So I don't know if this is actually advice that somebody's given this person, or if it's something that the partner has said to this person, or if this is like a spirit stepping forward, a spirit guide for our King of Cups. But it's like, if you don't step up and do things differently, you're going to lose somebody you could have a 10 of Cups with, because that partner has been very patient and very supportive and genuinely loves our thinking man. Genuinely. 7 of Cups, weigh your options carefully. Choose wisely. Even the Hermit card tells me this person can wind up very alone. Very alone. Then they'll have all the time to think that they want, because they'll have nobody else around. I think they're at a very crucial point here. This is a very crucial turning point, and I think it could go either way. Because at the end of the day, this thinking man and the choices that this person makes is what's going to drive this situation to a 10 of Cups, or to where they wind up like the Hermit and they're by themselves. The 4 of Pentacles. The back and forth and the all over the place, all of this shit, it's holding them back. It's holding the thinking man back from progressing in their relationship and from progressing in their life too. Let's see, the 9 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. I just keep getting these words like they don't want to settle. They don't want to settle. This thinking man doesn't want to settle in career. They don't want to settle in life. They don't want to settle for having to do something that's unfulfilling. And I just feel like there is an opportunity out there for this person to have their cake and eat it too. But they have to earn it, and part of earning it for their journey, this is what tarot is telling me, especially with this karma card. This is, as soon as I look at it, my spirit guides tell me this message. This person needs to do the hard thing, and they need to suck it up for a while. They need to suck it up, and they just need to do what they have to do to help relieve the stress from their partner. If they truly intend to stay with their partner and build a life with their partner, if that is what they are looking for, if that is what their heart desires, then that's what they're going to have to do to get it. And by doing that, it will be recognized by the universe. And an opportunity will come along for this person to find what they're looking for. But they have to earn it first. This is part of their path in being able to earn that opportunity. I just feel like it's part of their universal life path. There's some sort of lesson along the way that they need to learn before they're ready to achieve the rewards yet, right? Everything in life happens for a reason. The good and especially the bad, because the bad is usually where we learn our lessons, right? So this is one of those lessons this person is supposed to learn. There's something very hard that they're supposed to learn here. I'm getting pulled back to those 2 cards at the corner, Rest and Rejuvenation and Victory. And I'm being told that this fits into that. Allowing their partner to sort of have a bit of relief from the financial stress by them making sacrifices and doing the hard thing and helping out in that area and offering their partner stability, really stepping up to the plate. That will bring a victory. That will bring a victory in their relationship. And I keep getting told karma, 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 karma. That will help to bring an opportunity about to the Queen of Wands. And the Ace of Wands. Well, that's interesting. Because I actually feel this thinking man's energy in the Queen of Wands too. This is somebody, they actually have a lot of good qualities. They have the potential for leadership. They have the potential to run their own business, to be their own boss, to be very creative. They're quite smart. This person is quite smart, quite capable, has quite a bit to offer. And the Ace of Wands right next to it is a new beginning, but that feminine energy, you got to understand, is a lot softer than the masculine energy. Masculine energy is more aggressive. It's more about going out. It's more about getting what you want, like aggressively going to attain it. The Queen of Wands energy, the feminine energy, is softer. It's more like sitting back, allowing opportunity to come to you, allowing that growth to slowly manifest. That's telling me if this person wants that opportunity, that Ace of Wands, that new beginning, that quest, that temple path that they're looking for, they need to allow it to come their way instead of seeking it by hopping from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. So that's what I felt with karma. Like, it's out there. That opportunity is out there. That opportunity will exist. That thing that they're supposed to do, they have the potential to find it, but they need to allow it to come their way. And in the meantime, offer their partner stability. Pentacles is about stability. It's the earth signs, and earth signs are all about that too. Finding that, he says stability, building, finances. I feel like this is something they need to offer. This is a sacrifice and a lesson for them that will allow them to attain what they're looking for. The Two of Wands, making that choice, choosing that path, brings the Ace of Cups, brings the Sun card. Lots of blessings. Lots of blessings. The Knight of Wands. I'm going to tell you about this Knight of Wands too. In him, I feel like this has been part of the journey. This has been part of the moving from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. Never allowing any growth to happen. Never allowing any stability. It's like this is what this person is going to be evolving from. There's a lot of lessons going on here. A lot of life lessons and a lot of personal growth too. And I don't think this person realizes how much personal change is going to come if they can make this sacrifice and they can step up and do this thing for their partner. But by the end of their journey, or further along in their journey, a couple of years in, this person will not be who they are at the beginning of this read. They are going to be a completely different person. The Ace of Swords. I'm going to tell you this too, because I do feel like this person is a little bit intuitive. I do feel like they're a little bit more spiritual. They like to sort of be given signs and things like that about their journey, their path, make sure they're making the right decision or getting that guidance. I think their intuition is already telling them this, that this is something that they need to do, that they need to be able to take time to settle into one thing if they want to keep their partner. Because I keep looking at the High Priestess and she keeps saying, you know, and she's sitting right next to the Ace of Swords, which is the truth. This person already knows this truth. They already know it. It's not what they want to hear though. That's the thing, because I got the Knight of Swords next to them. It's not what they want. It's not what they want to hear, but sometimes in life, what we want to do and what we need to do are two different things, right? And I feel like this is what's going on here, and this is part of a lesson that has to be learned as well. To be able to put those wants aside and to be able to step up and to do what needs to be done. Because I got that Three of Pentacles and I keep getting the word lesson when I look at it. The Ten of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and these two cards, this speaks to what will happen if they don't, if they don't have that reciprocity, that even give and take, they're not willing to make the sacrifices and do the hard things that their partner has consistently done for a very long period of time, they're going to wind up with an ending. They're going to wind up with the Ten of Swords. They're going to wind up feeling alone. I'm being told the word regret too. So whoever their partner is, this is somebody who has the potential to be a very long-lasting life partner. Very long-lasting life partner. These people have potential to have a very fruitful relationship, but it's going to hinge on this. As to whether that comes to fruition or not, this is a big part of it. If they don't step up, they will regret it because they will lose their partner. They will absolutely lose their partner. Oh, the Six of Wands. Right next to the Ten of Pentacles too. Recognizing that this person they have a relationship with is somebody they want legacy with. They want that long, lifelong commitment. Six of Cups. And if they keep repeating this cycle from the past and they stick with what they've been doing, they're going to wind up with the Five of Pentacles. They're going to wind up out in the cold. They're going to wind up on their own. Their partner's had enough. They absolutely have had enough. They've had enough waiting. They're out of patience. Their partner's coming forward like this Queen of Swords energy. I feel like they've been extremely, extremely patient with this person. They've been as supportive as they can possibly be. But now, I think they're out of patience. Absolutely. The Knight of Pentacles. And I do feel like this Knight of Pentacles speaks to both of their energies. They both want a steady commitment with each other. They want a lifelong commitment. And I feel like the partner's been doing their part in trying to support our thinking man and trying to support this person on their journey. They've been taking on a lot of the work financially to try and foot the bill while this person sort of figures out where they fit in life. But it's become uneven, right? It's become uneven. It's only going one way. That person now needs to see that our thinking man will step up and do the same thing for them. Our thinking man will step up and make sacrifices and do the hard thing to provide stability that this person very much desires, very much craves, very much needs, and now will no longer settle for not having. Because this is an important crossroads. And I'm going to tell you this too in these cards. These cards do not say that our thinking man is going to stick with the cycle he's already been. These cards do not say that our thinking man is going to change his ways and do the hard thing and invest. So I do feel like a choice has not been made yet. This is still up in the air. But if our thinking man is listening, like that karma card came out, and I keep getting pulled back to that karma card. Making the sacrifices, doing the hard thing. If you truly want to invest in this relationship with your partner, you don't want them going anywhere. You want that Ten of Pentacles. You want that lifelong legacy. You're going to have to make the sacrifices. And by making the sacrifices and by learning those hard lessons, there will be good karma waiting for you. And I have the distinct impression that it is going to help to lead you to that thing that you've been questing for so long. I do hope our thinking man hears the message, because I feel two people who genuinely care for each other here and who genuinely want their relationship to work out. So I do hope that everybody does what they need to do so that they can both have their Ten of Cups and they can have their Ten of Pentacles together. All right, lots of love, guys. Take care.